Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, everybody? Alrighty, everybody. Hope you had a good week. ZBHO Dojo and myself are gonna send you off into the weekend in style. How's everybody else doing? Is everyone doing good? Doing good? Just gonna restart my ZBrush, and then we'll get to it. Welcome, everybody. Keep coming in, keep coming in. We're gonna have a good show today. Good show today. Alrighty, I got two options today, everybody. Two options of assets to work on today. JJ Motion Studio in the house. Alright, so you, everybody in the dojo, you are going to choose what the sensei works on today. Thank you very much. I can't read your name, but he said you got this. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see. There we go. There he is. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get started in about 20 seconds. Pogged out of your gourd. I like that. I like that. Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. My name is McLeroy, your spicy sensei for today, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited to be back. What's going on, Muhammad Abdurazak Zulfa. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. But before we start, let us give thanks to the lords and gods of CG that have brought the Spicy Sensei and the ZBHO Dojo to you right here, right now. Let us give thanks. First, the hat even says it. I wear this hat every day. Thank you to Frank Frazetta. Next, Joseph Grist. And next, right before me today, I can't believe I'm following the Saint Paul of Gabori. And next, Ryan King of Slian. And finally, Simon Lee, Spider of Zoo. Thank you for your education, your inspiration, and your overall badassness. The dojo salutes you every time we stream. All right, I gotta say, I missed you guys. I really did. I miss being here. But I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad all of you are back. And today you are going to choose what I shall be working on. Yes. Yes. So let's go over into the dojo. All right, so we have personal peace of mind right here. Okay. We have this here that we can totally work on. Okay. And then we have Tarna from Heavy Metal. So we can work on this as well. You let me know in the chat. You let me know in the chat. You know, we're not in any hurry to start. You know, you let me know in the chat. Give me a hashtag ZBHO Dojo. Give me a hashtag Tarna, T-A-A-R-N-A, or hashtag Spider Attack. Either one, and we'll get started. And while you're all doing that, participating in the dojo, engaging with your host, while you're doing that, just want to let you know you can follow me on ArtStation. Spicer McLeroy. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Spicer McLeroy right there. All right. So I also have a store here. 5 stars. Every single one of my things is 5 stars. And I've had plenty of reviews. Okay. I suggest you get the bundle because I'm going to add everything to this bundle. It's going to be a nice little diary, right? So you can get in while you can get in. But feel free to go pick these up. If you want a coupon, let me know in the chat. And I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. Why? Because I love you guys. All right. Ooh, we got a Tarna. We got a Tarna. Anybody else? Spider Attack, Steamworks. I like your style. I like your style. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my mic up. How's the music to voice? Music to voice. How is it? Is the ratio good? Can we level up the music a little bit? Could we take it down? Could we add some echo? Maybe? Maybe some reverb? Roy Vasquez. What a beautiful piece. It is great to see a giant spider trying to rescue a regular woman from a scantily clad psycho. Thank you very much. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. You know, everybody thinks that the spider is the enemy. You got it. You got it. Good job. Good job. Alrighty. So, we got a couple for the Spide. And I love that Pixologic called it a Spicer Attack. That was hilarious. Ana Paula Compeo Colich Santos. Golly. I bet you hate applying for things, because I would absolutely hate to do that. Thank you, and Leonardo Acevedo. True Dojo Warriors. True Dojo Warriors. Alright, so we got 2 spider attacks. 3 spider attacks. Suedante Spartomas. Nice voice. Steamworks TC, spectacular ratio with reverb. Okay, all right, we're gonna. Let's take it down, just so it's subtle, you know, just so it sounds like we're in this big dojo, which we are. All right, you can see the walls here. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much. Maybe a little bit too much. There we go. All right, so this $40 million wall is up top as well. So, but we're gonna be renovating things very, very soon. Very, very soon. Getting a new logo, which is badass already, but we just need one more tweak, and then we'll be good. Ahoy! Robotecando! Wow, Nightbot is on it today, dude. It's Nightbot. It's during the day. Chill out. Okay? He's just saying, ooh, that's what they say. That's a cool thing. No, I don't care. Look, one more of those, and I'm talking to Pixologic, and we're gonna get a new Nightbot, and we're gonna call them Dark Nightbot. All right. Robotecando. I'm Ana Paula de Campejo Colish Santos. That's great. That's great. All right, so we are going with the spider attack. All right, just to let you know, this is all, I started this from a sphere. All right, and I recorded the entire process. The entire process. It's not even done. It's about 70% done, and I'm just talking about Tarna. And then we still got, this, and then I want to get that, the big old chicken that she rides. I want to get that in there as well behind her. So I'm going to be talking to my good friend Esther Conceição. She's a new instructor over at the xmdacademy.com. So make sure you go there and check her out if you're into sculpting or drawing animals. Totally go there. All right? Totally go there. Woo. All right, so let's get... All right. Alrighty. So, but yeah, like I was saying, recorded the entire process. Is going to be up on the XMD Academy for free if you already have the on-demand or the mentorship. So just letting y'all know, okay? This one I haven't recorded just because I was in the flow. I was taking Simon Lee's mentorship. So if you're here at the beginning of the show, you know that he is one of the saints of my progression as an artist. And this is a culmination of, I think, it's like a 4-week mentorship, and I think this is the 3rd week. So like the first week was, discovering movement. The second was trying it out. And then the 3rd week was trying it out again. And then I made another scene as well. And I like looking at his artwork, like his latest pieces, they're obviously great, but they seem very rough in terms of like they're sketchy, but yet he impacts us all very, very quickly. So so while I was learning that, I made this in a very, very sketchy form. So if you are putting together, scenes or dioramas, if you can evoke emotion and movement in the sketch phase, then anything you do after that is pretty much just a cherry on top, right? You've already captured the moment, you've already captured the emotion and the essence of what it is. So now it's just, making it look as badass as possible. All right? So, yeah. Roy Vasquez, the spicer must flow. Ooh, we got some more Brazilians. Welcome, Brazil, from everybody here in America. We appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Alrighty. So, I guess I should talk about what this piece is, at least for me. This was after I watched a Jeffrey Epstein documentary a while ago, and I was like, okay, well, this is evil coming for children, and the only thing that stands in the way is you as a parent, right? And I know my parents, and pretty much every parent I know would die for their children. So this is kind of like an homage to all the parents out there that would do anything for their children and protect their children. So this is kind of like, if you're making artwork and you don't know what you should do or what your subject matter should be, then whatever brings you to tears is probably the subject matter that you should be exploring as an artist, right? And so for me, it's all about saving children. Quintonia is 27. Hey Spicer, how you been? Question mark OU. It's actually amazing that I deciphered that. And I'm glad how you got it all in there. Like you, hey Spicer, hi YBEEN question mark OU. Yet I deciphered that. I don't know. Maybe I'm the Riddler. I don't know. All right. But yeah. So this is pretty much a lot of the subject matter. Protecting the innocent from evil is usually the subject matter or the theme that brings a lot of images to my mind immediately that I can kind of decipher or weed out on the ones that I think would make the most impact. Even whenever we're playing D&D, which we're playing tonight, by the way, I can't wait. I have a wonderful plan for my character, by the way. All right, wonderful plan for my character. But even in there, whenever we're raiding dungeons or anything like that, I can still take an element from that and bring it into this theme of protecting innocence, right? So this actually came from a D&D session. This was, we entered this, we were raiding this dungeon, we went down a hall, and I threw perception, and so I could see these eyes in the dark, and they turned out to be these giant spiders, and I was like, oh, that's so great, I mean, like, I know it's simple. I know it's extremely, extremely simple, but that works, like the simplest things will work. So, I try not to reinvent the wheel, not try to create the most original thing ever, because I still have a lot to learn about what we see in life already and interpreting that to a satisfactory degree for myself. So I just use basic elements, things that scare people, naturally classic things, evil wizards, vampires, mutated people, barbarians, spiders, wolves, giant lizards, that type of thing. And just keep it simple, if you can capture people's attention and you can capture people's imagination with those simple. Just trying to get back to where I was on this, because I was in a flow last time. It's been a while, so I'm trying to pick up the energy again. But yeah, if you can, evoke emotion, and if you can get people with these very simple, classic, monsters and adversaries of, heroes. Large tigers, stuff like that, man versus nature, just very simple things. You can pretty much do it with anything after that. You can, that scene, you can replace those, tigers with wolves or with a bunch of gremlins, or, like it, as long as you have, the composition and the theme and the moment and the essence of that moment captured, you can swap things out all day, because this could just have easily have been a fly or a bee or something, right? Roy Vasquez, onions make me cry, so I will become a master onion sculptor. Let's see, Clackies! Everybody go to Clackies Instagram right now. Everybody go to Clackies at Instagram right now. All right, one of the legends of ZBrush. That's his Instagram, and he's one sexy mofo as well. So yeah, go there. He's got wonderful products. Wonderful person. He's been on Meshed Up Live plenty of times, so go check him out. Clackies. Quintonius 27, LOL, thank you. I just woke up. Code low battery. Wiggly Piggly VRC, I'd love to see your particular flavor of mutated people. I like what I'm seeing so far. All right. So this is a horrible, horrible, horrible version. I kind of don't want to show you. I kind of don't want to show you, but I will. All right, because it's just who I am. All right, so this is what I'm working on, kind of like basically I haven't finished it, obviously. This is just in process, but basically what happened is that we have this guy from space that crash landed on this planet, found some hot barbarian chick, and is protecting her from an evil warlord, right? But the evil warlord, eventually what I'm gonna do is take some of his tech and put it on him, and he like kind of corrupted it or something, and it's giving him all these mutations. Very, like, I love this shot right here. This is such a sexy shot. I love that. Like, I love that. I love that shot. Right? But you know, we got the essence of it. We got the sketch, you know, we got him in movement. We got him slamming his foot down and coming towards him, you know. I'm gonna totally redo this guy and make like more like tentacles coming out of his hand. And yeah, it's a very asymmetrical type of character. But yeah, gonna anything that's skinny, we're gonna put, you know, like tentacles and huge veins and bumps and all that stuff. If you want to see super cool characters, then definitely catch I don't know how to say it, but I'm just gonna say it an American Vague Sedan, or Vajay Sedan. He is a streamer here on Pixologic, and he creates some really cool monsters. Yeah, I watch his streams just to see him go. You know, he just seems to just feel it out, you know, and that's what I really like watching and learning from. So definitely go check him out too. Doug E, assuming you are using a Wacom tablet. Have you used Cintiqs, and how would you assess them in contrast to the tablet? Clack Keys equals Roberto. I've tried a Cintiq. My hands get really sweaty. They get really sweaty whenever I'm working, right? So that's just gonna smudge all over that screen. I'm just gonna ruin that screen. Also, I don't like having my hand in front of where I'm drawing. Like even with pen and paper, like I keep my finger at the very end of it so I can see what's going on, and I can't really get that type of pressure with a Cintiq. I have to bring it here, you know. Maybe if I get a brush or something, because I've seen people like attach a brush to their Wacom and kind of do that. At least I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. But maybe that would work. But yeah, I'm just gonna smudge my hand sweat all over it. So I just have a tablet, and then I have a mouse pad. It's very thin, right? It's very thin. And then I just put it over my tablet, and then it kind of gives me that resistance of a pen on paper or pencil on paper, and it doesn't wear down your nib. You know, I know people put paper on their, and they tape it on there, but I've noticed when I tried to do that, it kind of wore down my nib quite quickly. So just got a mouse pad, a really thin one, nice good quality is too, because you don't want a thin, you know, inferior quality, you know, because then it's just gonna rip up all that paint, and or it's just gonna rip up that cloth that it's glued on. So this one's glued and sewn around the edges, so yeah, it's really high quality. So I've been having this mouse pad on my tablet for over 2 years, and you can see like the paint is barely coming off. You can't even tell where I actually draw on this thing. So it's yeah, really good quality. Definitely suggest getting it. And yeah, and so this way I can like look at my screen and my hand is totally out of the way, and this mouse pad is sucking up all my hand sweat. All right. Let's see. The fuck Hansen. Repost if there is a link, please. A link to what? What would you like a link to? Clackeys.com or Clackeys on Instagram. Wiggly Piggly VRC, very sci-fi B movie. I'm all over it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for, right? That's exactly what I was looking for. Very sci-fi, not reinventing the wheel, like using classic done and done and done type things, you know, like it's been done so many times. But yeah, very Frazetta, very pulp fiction type stuff. Not the movie, but the genre. And yeah, you know, like hot barbarian chick with some guy from space with laser guns, and then the evil war chief kind of, you know, got a hold of the tech and mutated himself. So I still did not get that across in this particular sculpt. Like I said, I'm gonna totally redo it and have him a little bit more zombie-ish, and because that's what I was trying to get, but I just didn't get it. But even with these things, like you can see, I just name it evil, right? And then what I named the dude, hero, right? Just basic names. But yeah. We Dante Spartamas. Oh, the posing is awesome. Comics legend. His work reminds me of Guillermo del Toro creatures. Yeah, he's really, really good. Wiggly Piggly BRC, gonna go. You keep sculpting, you beautiful man, you. I will. Dasos Papadopoulos. Put the mouse pad. Okay. Oh, a link to the mouse pad. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. And by the way, this stream is delayed by 1 minute, so you know, be patient. I'll get to you. Yeah. Yep. Had a good week. Great week of teaching. I love teaching. I love teaching. Especially, like, I used to teach at a university for about 4 or 5 years. And, but, you know, the students that go through there, a lot of them, I would say 90% of the students that I was teaching, they were in my class because it was a prerequisite, not because they were interested in it. And I taught, you know, character creation. And now that I'm over at XMD, like, everyone there is very, very interested in being a very good, you know, character artist and sculptor. So it's really, really refreshing. But yeah, I had a great week of teaching and just helping students, you know, taking them to the next level. It's been super, super fun. Let's see, what are we doing? Okay, going around that already. But yeah, I just love seeing students just like, oh, I never thought of that, you know, and being able to help them just be a little bit more confident about their art, you know, be more satisfied with their art, because you know, artists have a tendency to never like anything they do or ever be satisfied with what they do, but they can be satisfied with making visible progress, right? And so I know everyone here has experienced that, where you know, studied something and you practiced it and it just took you to the next level. Like, that's really a lot of, I mean, that's just the main aspect of the game, right? going in there like a scientist, researching the subject, and then bringing that knowledge, however obscure or direct, to your sculptures and allowing you to work faster, right? Sumerian King, what's going on, brother? La la la. Oh man, the connection's looking crispy. Connection is looking crispy. Is it looking crispy to y'all? I'm looking good. Oh, I'm growing a war beard out. I'm gonna get a war beard going. My D&D character inspired me. And so I have someone else in the D&D, and they have an awesome beard. In game and in real life. And I was like, never actually had a beard. So we're gonna grow a war beard. We're gonna see how it goes. Does anyone in here have a war beard? Dun, 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 dun. Sumerian King, I've been practicing my anatomy work for most of the day. I'm tired now. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now go get a cup of coffee and get back at it. Bum, 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 bum. Looking super crispy. Thank you very much. Hashtag ZBHO Dojo from the Carbon. Hey, just make sure if you're gonna work out with carbon, your form better be tight and you better be clanging and banging quietly. You gotta let down quietly when you deadlift. Not that whack! You gotta bink, bink. All right, you gotta have good form. Make sure you don't arch your back too much. Make sure you use your legs and you don't deadlift with your upper body. All right. Sumerian King, I wanted to follow your recommendation on using a skeleton under my base mesh to help with bony landmarks, etc. But ZBrush only comes with a female skeleton. Where can I get a male skeleton from? You can get it from badking.com.au. Make sure to leave him a tip. Make sure to leave him a tip. Roy Vasquez, I have chronic depression, soon to be a homeless beard, so close enough. All right, man, just grow it out. Make sure you oil it up. Make sure you keep it nice and crispy. Make sure you keep it angular, right? We Dante Sparthamas, me warbeard. Keep it growing. Quintonia's 27, no warbeard, but my face feels like the end of a battlefield. I like it. I like that style. You know? I mean, it's just a shame that we're all so good looking. You know what I'm saying? We're all good looking and we're cooped up in our house. You know? Too good looking to go out. That's what the dojo is. All right, so we are going to kind of carry this theme on. Carbon 4444, thank you. You are welcome, and I'm speaking for Carbon. Alrighty, so let's dig in. I'm gonna go sub so I'm not holding this in the whole time. Just notice I should probably be a little bit more angular about all this. But we'll see. We will see. Alrighty, boom, move, move, move. We de ante Spartumus. Sounds like a sports league. We Dante Sportamas. We have an exciting show for you today on We Dante Sportamas. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, that doesn't look too good, but that's alright. We're just sketching it in. Oliver Mueller. Party time? I think that's what that is. It's a super small emoji. I can't tell what it is. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm just being a little bit too careful. You know, I gotta just loosen up a little bit. You know, loosen up. Loosen up. A little bit too tight. A little bit too tight. Come on. Give it a little bit of love. Give it a little bit of love. Let's see. Alright, so we gotta move that up. You have one of those boxer beards. That's a good one. Boxer beards are good. Nice old cushion. Alrighty. That's a little bit better. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go, a little femur action. Oh, I like that better. We'll just add that wherever it feels good. So what is everybody else working on? Anybody working on anything cool? Something they never tried before? And I guess I've never offered critiques here, have I? Yeah, if you want to get your ZTL together, put it on a Google Drive or Dropbox. We'll give you some anatomy help if you want. Y'all just let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'd be a nice little contrast, and that way it won't be so blobby either. Have a little bit more of like a cylindrical nature going in here. Just kind of find it very helpful for the viewer and for myself to kind of take these very, you know, wavy, noisy surfaces and just give them a little bit more solid, you know, basic shape structure, and it usually helps out, right? Because now we can put that pretty much at the end of every, or at the beginning of every leg. And then people will be a little bit, that way I can be consistent, right? Because instead of just trying to recreate the same blob over and over again, I know I can, you know, get a little bit more of like a femur inside some skin action. Alrighty. Question: how difficult is it to get consistent work as toys and collectible sculptors? Do I need to get a day job in a supermarket? Naga fantasy monster for tabletop. How difficult? That's relative. I know that's not the answer you're looking for. It's hard to get if you don't have a portfolio and you're not consistently letting everyone know that you exist, right? So you may be working very hard on your sculptures, which is really, really great, but are you recording it? Are you posting it on YouTube? Are you getting a big audience so that whenever an art director looks you up and they're selling products and you have a huge audience, are, you know, like, because there's the 3% rule. Like, anyone that has a business knows the 3% rule is you can, you know, you have 100 people, you let them know about a product, 3 people of them are going to buy it, right? That type of thing. So, you know, so if you have a huge following, then you can sell, you know, 400, 500 units, you know, etc. But that's just, you know, that's just social media. But what you probably should be doing is creating things on a very, very regular basis, letting them know, and everything is, you know, producible, right? So to do that, what I would do is I would either engineer it, learn how to engineer, sell that STL. There's plenty of different sites and places to go to. I'm not going to mention them here. But you can sell your STL on there and then join their group on Facebook or wherever. And you'll see people that will have bought your STL and posted in that group. And so then you'll have a bunch of people that have, that have printed your work or painted your work or primed your work and photographed your work. And you'll have plenty of examples to show that your work can be produced, right? But yeah, you want to think about that. Like, a lot of people ask me, you know, hey, do you have any idea on where I can get some work? And what I've been doing for the last year and a half is creating assets to sell on my own, right? Like tutorials, classes, assets, you know, that type of thing. Because you can't really rely on client work right now to stay afloat. You have to have multiple forms of income as an artist if you want to stay, you know, fed and happy. So don't look for client work for money. You need to figure out how to make money on your own. Like for me, people tell me I'm a good sculptor. A good teacher, a really good teacher. So much that I was like, well, I guess I should start making stuff for people to buy, you know, and just started bringing my teaching methods to help other people, and it's created a whole new job market for me. And it's not really a job market. It's just, being self-employed. So I would figure out, because I have a friend who messaged me just the other day, and he was like, hey man, you know of any work? And I'm like, man, you should just take your most popular piece and give us a rundown on how you made it. Put that shit on, on ArtStation, and because if you're in a bind and you need money now, even if you got a client the next minute, it would still take you about 30 days minimum to get paid, right? Because I'm assuming it's taking you 2 weeks, you invoice them, and they pay you 2 weeks later, which is very, very rare, right? Usually it takes a month. So most likely, even if you get a gig, it's gonna be 2 months before you actually receive any money. And if it's a big gig, then it's gonna take you about 2 to 3 months to finish that project, and then you bill for it, and then you get paid 60 days later. So now you're getting paid 5 months out, right? So you need something that is going to pay you weekly, daily, that you have created, that you have control over, that you can promote, that is valuable to other people. All right. With that all being said, if you want to get in the toys and collectibles, you need to have your anatomy down. You need to have your posing down. You need to have your composition skills and your storytelling skills down, right? So if I had no idea how to do any of that, I would go Scott Eaton for anatomy. For poses, I would practice duets, like modern dance duets, and kind of try to capture that motion. Working my social media on all platforms to make sure that I have a huge amount of numbers, because while I'm doing all my other things, I need an audience to drop my products on, right? So you got your anatomy, you got your posing, you've got your storytelling. I would look at concept artists, talk to concept artists, because they're taking one frame and evoking emotion. That's usually what their job is, right? And then lighting and all that, I would just look at movies. I would study photography lighting, because it's very basic and it usually involves humans, right? So portrait lighting will apply to the entire body, right? So I would just study that, put all that together, always constantly creating things, and having something to post every week, right? Like every Tuesday or every Wednesday, we know that Roy is going to post his latest speed sculpt or his latest piece, right? And so you have something that doesn't take you a lot of time, that is fun, captures the essence of whatever it is really, really quickly, and you're posting that every week. You're posting the image, and then you're posting a time lapse, and then you're putting a tutorial on how to do it, right? And maybe the tutorial's free if you're not very confident, or maybe you're charging $1 just so you can get something out of it, right? And just sell it on ArtStation. If you want to make money, you have to spend money. So have at least $20 to $30 that you're going to spend on Facebook ads or Instagram ads, and let people know that you have something going on, right? But yeah, I kind of lost track of where I was, but hopefully that helped. Leonardo XV3. I'm working on the 3D version of Mui Goku DBS manga style. I love it. Good job. Keep kicking ass. Keep kicking ass. We Dante Spartomas. I'm working in masks and armors. I would love to see you posing those person monsters. Well, the Tarna started from a sphere and now we're here. This will be at the XMD Academy. And I show you how to pose there as well. I'm gonna completely redo the video pretty soon, because every year and a half I update everything on the XMD Academy. So so I can keep everything fresh, right? And plus I feel like when people support me that I have to continue to support them back. So I'll never create another product, meaning I'll have one product at XMD Academy and I'll constantly be adding everything to that. Kind of like what I do at my ArtStation store, shotgunscream.com. And so it's pretty much like a diary that I just add everything to, in terms of character creation. Anything I learn, anything that, you know, if I have an aha moment, I'll make a video about it and I'll put it up there. A lot of it's, you know, exclusive to XMD. Mainly my anatomy stuff is, my anatomy lectures are on ArtStation and XMD. But, yeah. Ugh. Hey, Chipmunk. If you ever make a hip hop song, never put Chipmunk voice in it, because I'm gonna skip it. Alrighty, so I really like this front leg. Wondering if I should just rip it off and just paste it everywhere else. I think I might do that actually. We'll have fun. We'll have fun. We'll go through all this. It's no problem. You know, we're not in a rush. No, there's no client breathing down our neck trying to get it done. So we can take our time. We can have fun. We can experiment. Alrighty. Great advice, Spicer. Thanks for the info. Do you stream outside of Pixologic? Quintonius27. Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, it's shotgunscream.com. Shotgunscream.com. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Shotgunscream.com. You can go there, brother. And glad the advice helped you out. Searching Shane. As somebody with no artistic history struggling to figure out where to start, I look up anatomy, study references, and start to draw, but I feel like I'm not improving and learning. What would you recommend to get over the initial hump and improve? You can take my class at XMD Academy. All right, you can do that. You can go to my ArtStation. You can go there and watch those anatomy videos. The way I learned anatomy is I figured out what was happening underneath, because you can't really study muscles solely and understand what's going on. You have to study the skeleton first, and then the muscles on top of that, and then the fat pads. So that way you can, whenever you're observing reference, you're not just drawing light and shadow, you're drawing what you know, right? So you know, regardless of what shadow is there, you know that the shoulder attaches, and you know the rear delt originates from the blade of the scapula or spine of the scapula and enters in halfway down the humerus, right? So no matter what you're looking at, you're just going to do that. Like a lot of my students that I teach, they're like, God, you make it look so easy. And I was like, well, it is easy because it's the same process over and over again. A bicep is going to originate and insert. The bicep's going to originate and insert in the same place every single time, no matter where you're, no matter how you're articulating your skeleton. 1 second. Yeah. Banger time, banger time. All right. And just remember, you don't need artistic history at all. You can start from zero and become a hero. It's easy. You just need to be consistent, you need to be patient, and you need to be a scientist, and you need to be obsessed. Even if you have spouts of obsession, that's better than none, right? Also ask yourself, am I playing games more than I'm studying? Am I watching TV more than I'm studying? Am I surfing the internet more than I'm studying? Am I doing anything else more than I'm studying that is entertainment, screen-based? You know, you can't, if you're just beginning, you need to grind. And by that, I mean, put in more hours than anybody else, lose sleep, sometimes, not all the time, okay? But whenever you become obsessed and you're like, I'm not going to bed until I finish this, then that's the type of mentality to have, right? Like, you can't go to sleep until you have finished this arm, this finger, this, you have to be obsessed. You have to wake up in the morning and be like, I'm gonna kick ass today. I'm going to kick ass today. And that's just what you gotta do, right? You gotta wake up and think that. You gotta wake up and feel that. Not just think it, not just say it, but you gotta feel it. You gotta wake up and be like, you know what, today I'm gonna kick some ass. I'm gonna learn how to do this and I'm gonna get it done, right? So if you're studying anatomy, study the bones, then study the muscles, then start memorizing names, but always pay attention to origination and insertion. And bony landmarks all day. Even if you just hit bony landmarks everywhere, then you'll be good. Like, you know, initially. So, but again, if you want to learn anatomy, Scott Eaton at Bodies in Motion, or Scott Eaton's tutorials or live class. Simon Lee, I know he teaches anatomy as well. He's very, very good at it. And then you can also go to xmdacademy.com, where I teach that male, female anatomy, male, female head, how to construct, put everything together. I'm going to have, there's like over 100 videos and 100 hours of material there. So, yeah. Ketchup chips. Do subs to Pixologic pay you directly, or just them, but they pay anyway? So when you subscribe to Pixologic, I don't think I get anything. Even if I did, I would tell them to keep it. But if you want to go to my stream, I'd be more than appreciative. Yes. It's at shotgunscream.com. Ana Paulo Robotecando, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, sister from Brazil. Yeah, love the questions, everybody. Loving the questions. Loving the questions. The engagement of all you future ZBHO Dojo warriors and current ZBHO Dojo warriors. Bring it. Sculpting the spider leg. Sculpting spider legs. Creepy, creepy spider legs. Creepy, creepy spider legs. Watch out. Spider legs. Spider legs, spider legs. Creepy spider legs. That's a bunch of info. It's super helpful. I've been on and off. I get obsessed and super motivated, but then I just seem to get stuck on watching YouTube tutorials. Not actually getting on the grind because of not understanding where to start, and 2 weeks later quit again. But I keep coming back. Every time someone asks me or I see some digital artist, my obsession and motivation comes back. I got the Ralph Grassetti anatomy course, and we'll also look into your course as well. Thank you very much. Hey, don't worry about it, Search and Shane. You're out in quest of being a badass, all right? If you want to communicate that, you just go ahead. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks, okay? Right? You seem like you seem like a good person. You seem like you're on your way. You just got started with Ralph Grassetti's anatomy course. Definitely look into Scott Eaton. Definitely look into my course. And just keep kicking ass, okay? Just keep kicking ass and never apologize for it. Okay? But, okay, so let's say you have no idea where to start. I would learn where is, just, arms. Arms and chest. What I would do is, like, how many ribs are there? Does it change from male to female? What are the major elements, of artistic anatomy that I need to pay attention to when it comes to the torso, right? Because if you can articulate the rib cage, like, people love looking at rib cages, like, because everybody always like super soft with it, right? But whenever you hit that hard edge and it goes down into those obliques, people love it. Ilhan Bolguluglu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, sir. Annabella, you are going overboard on the follows, and I love it. Thank you very much, sister. Long dealer, wow. Wait ante Spartu mas. I have kind of a specific question. I've been playing with AI transfer style images. There's a way in ZB that you know how to transfer displacement image. Yeah, you go here to, it needs to be a texture. It needs to be a black and white texture, okay? So you need to import it into the texture map, and then you need to go to the displacement map and put it in there as well. And then you're gonna be able to use all of these and then apply the displacement, okay? But obviously your piece needs to have UVs, so. Loritten, have you done environment for games? No, I have not. No, I have not. I have never even tried environmental art. I've made bases for collectibles, but they're usually pretty simple. But I haven't gone into architecture at all. I do have plenty of friends that are into it. Why do you ask? Do you need someone to study with, or looking for feedback, or what's up? Searching Shane, becoming a thorough badass, entering the ZBHO Dojo. Wait, anta Spartu mas. There's a lot of details on transferring. Would be nice to pull up Geo. Okay, so what are we doing? Alrighty. They actually paid me $5,000 to do that. Woo! See? Alrighty, so let's get this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, so then we're gonna have that. And it is very important to make sounds while you are sculpting. Pew, 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 pew. You know, you need to do that. You're just not gonna get the forms you want without it. So, pro tip. See, watch. Oh man, I messed up. Now look. Pew. See? Got it. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Whoop. Alright, so what was the end of that? Okay, kind of end of script. Alrighty. Loretten asking how the process would be like from start to finish. Oh, I do not know when it comes to environment art, brother or sister. Yeah, I have no idea. I know a lot of people do use ZBrush a lot for their environmental work. Yeah. I mean, going on YouTube, I think we do have someone on the Pixologic stream that's a hard surface artist. And I think Joseph Druss does a lot of environment work as well in ZBrush. So, yeah, I would look up his streams and see, or whenever he does stream, definitely ask him, because ZBrush is all about, you know, giving the community what they need. So if you express that you would love to see a and I hope I'm not, because I've been watching most of the streams on Pixologic whenever they come up. I can't think of an environment artist by name right now, so sorry if you are one on there, but yeah, you can let them know, hey, I really want to see more environment artists that use ZBrush on the stream. If there's a need, ZBrush always does their best to fulfill that need, especially when it comes to streaming. So you just gotta let them know. Wait, antes parto más, think XDD. Sumerian King, what is the plan for this piece after you've done sculpting? Are you going to print it or illustration or something? Is going to be multi-purpose. Is going to be a collectible and an image. Let me see. Let me pull up my art station. And I gave you Conan voice, by the way. But yeah, it is I don't have it on ArtStation. No, I don't. But yeah, it's gonna be an illustration. Very, very Frank Frazetta, sci-fi classic. Just a classic sci-fi motif. Yusuf Abdurrahman, what is going on, brother? Thank you very much. And again, I do have a 1 minute delay on this. I don't know why I forgot to take it off, but I'm definitely not ignoring you. You just gotta wait 1 minute. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Searching Shane, by the way, in your opinion, would an ArtStation Pro subscription be worth it for an artist of my level? Entry for the learning platform. At first glance, all the courses available with ArtStation Learning are advanced. I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, there's lots of benefits to having a pro account, especially if you're selling assets. And also in terms of search, you'll also be up top as well if you have pro or plus. So yeah, it just depends. I mean, if you're just starting out, you don't even know if you want to continue doing something with art, then, you know, again, it's up to you. Up to you. I mean, for me, I enjoy it because, you know, I sell products on there. I'm constantly making myself available for new clients and new work. And I also want people to find me very quickly whenever they look me up. So, yeah. So for me, it's pretty valuable. And if you just want to support ArtStation, there's no problem with that. Whoa, I need to fix that noise. Quintonia says, follow the feed. Thank you very much. Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. If anybody wants to join the Discord, we do have weekly events. We do have lots and lots of Ana Paula already made it a true ZBHO Dojo warrior. Ana Paula. But yeah, we have over 200 members. We have Among Us sessions. We hang out at the dojo in the dojo lobby. Among Us, all this good stuff. Have whips, finished work. Your ArtStation jobs, freelance tutorials, all that good stuff. I only post finished work on Facebook and Instagram now, and then I follow it up with any of the whips if they're super interested, or a quick time-lapse video. But all of my whips I'll actually put in here, and you pretty much have direct access to me through this Discord as well, and it's just a badass community. So I'm going to put this in here. So please do join if you love kicking ass, taking names, and you don't forget to save. And you just enjoy being around other people that like having fun and kicking ass, trying to be the best. Then that's the Discord for you. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I was saying this should Pretty good banger too. Gabriel Hoffman, hello. Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo and ZBrush Live. Make yourself at home. Make yourself a cocktail if you feel inclined. And Apella Shane Waddle Sumerian King finally hopped into the server. Gabriel Hoffman, welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. Carvin, always making sure everybody's welcome. Appreciate you, brother. That's the way you gotta beat him up. That's the way you gotta beat him up. You gotta slap him around sometimes. Wake him up. Quentin Downey has made it into the dojo. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. You just leveled yourself up and you don't even know it. But you'll feel it in the morning. And in the morning you'll be like, my pecs and my biceps and my shoulders are sore. You know, you're gonna wake up with an extra 20 pounds of muscle tomorrow morning, guarantee it, 100%. I don't like the inside of that. Hello, Crazy Sarge 21, welcome. Sergey Borgamarov, sorry man, couldn't listen to your singing any longer. Well, you're welcome. You are welcome to have such a free concert. Such an amazing, high quality, you know, showman, such as myself, pageantry, showmanship, razzle dazzle, juking and jiving, you know, making things happen. Boom, boom, pew, pew, pew. Sergey, couldn't take my singing any longer. Meow. So we will be having a Among Us session Sunday night. So please do join us for that. We do like having fun after we've worked all day. Let's see. A little bit more sharp angles. Let's see, and I'm just kind of trying to just finding shapes in here, really, for right now. Like I said, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Oh, we're going a little bit too fast for the stream, huh? A little bit too fast. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty, let's see what we can get. I appreciate everybody joining the dojo. Thank you very much for your support. As usual, it's the fuel that keeps the dojo open. Okay. And just kind of realigning the shape of this leg a bit. Giving a little bit more weight at the joints here. Quintonia is so sad the ZB Summit could not happen this year. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's my favorite time of the year. Favorite time of the year. Went last year, amazing time. Hopefully they have 2 next year to make up for it. Since that's mainly the only time that most of us get out of the house. I stay good on it. Yes, if COVID will say on December 31st, well, 2020 is over, I should leave. Yeah, hopefully that's what happens. Hopefully that's what happens. Because I need me some ZBrush Summit, y'all. I needs it. Oh, I'm looking at it upside down. I was like, why doesn't this make any sense? Did we find a new banger? We're just halfway through. We're just halfway through. Estranzer. Hey, I was wondering, what is this model going to be used for? It is going to be used for 3D printing, illustration, t-shirts, banners, and anything else I can fit this into. But it's just a personal project that I need to finish. You know, whenever you get something that's like, oh man, oh yeah, it works so well, that you just are afraid of touching it ever again. It's kind of like what happened with this. But we're coming back, and we're gonna finish it. I appreciate you being here. Quintonia is 27. Laughing out loud. Yeah, 2 so much would be nice. You may not remember. We actually met last year, even though you can't see my face through the computer right now. Oh, okay. Well, where did we meet? Where did we met at the Summit? Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, it's gonna work out. Ugh, that looks horrible. No, that's not gonna work out. Alrighty. We're getting there, people. We're getting further and further along, that is for sure. And big thanks to Pixologic for having me. I always enjoy being here. It's always a great community, always really engaging. You guys are kicking ass, taking names, not forgetting to save. Taking ass, taking names, not forgetting to save. Kicking ass, taking names, not forgetting to save. Kicking ass, taking names, ZBHO Dojo. Quintonia is 27. Yeah, I was at the summit. I was waiting in the portfolio review line. Ah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I was talking to Paul and were you the other guy that I was talking to? Next to Gabori? Gabriel Hoffman, it's getting amazing. Thank you very much. Juan Manuel Avendaño Buaf. Hopefully I didn't curse or say something horrible right there. Alrighty, so this one needs to go the other way. Oh, beach. Harry Mandibles, aloha Spicer, welcome Harry Mandibles. Neo Parzival, hi Spicer, great job. Do you use alphas for textures or only brushes? Thanks. Yeah, I use alphas. But for right now, I'm just kind of like exploring shapes, exploring like a feeling, you know what I mean? So, but alphas would be like that'd be like the last 3 to 5% of being done, you know? Like when I get to like 95, 90%, 97% done, then I'll definitely start bringing some alphas out and applying them on here. And but for right now, just kind of just like exploring the overall framework of this spider in terms of the arms and all that, and everything that's happening underneath the arms and forms, and like the front ones are curved, but the back ones are straight. You know, just trying to maintain that. And then this one's kind of inverted with this one, so might have to change that. But we'll see. We'll see. Quintonius, we were talking about the earlier versions of ZBrush. Oh, okay. Man, it's been a while. But yeah, I remember being in that line too for the portfolio review. Pixologic, we need 2 summits. 2 summits for 2021. Pixologic. Everybody's asking for it. Everybody wants it. Bring it to Texas. Bring it to Texas. First one in LA, next one in Texas. Bring it to Austin. All right, if you want to, or you can bring it to San Antonio. I would greatly appreciate that. Just make everybody go to San Antonio, you know? ZBrush Summit. ZBrush Summit. ZBrush Summit. Yeah, it needs to happen in Texas for sure. Come on, ZBrush. Joe Rogan did it. You can do it too, ZBrush. Come on down to Texas. Come on down. You know we'd welcome you. Way cheaper, way cheaper. You can get a huge place. It'll be way cheaper. Pixologic, come to Texas. Come to Texas, Pixologic. You know you want to. You know you want to, Pixologic. Texas needs more conventions. I agree. We should just move all conventions to Texas. E3, San Diego Comic-Con should move. It should be called San Antonio Comic-Con. All right. Harry Mandibles, is this a new time slot? Yeah, it's gonna be Thursday this week, Friday next week, then Thursday the week after that, and then Friday the week after that. So Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we're trying it out this month. Seeing how everybody likes it. Seeing if it's going to work out. See if it's more fortuitous than the Sunday late night streams. Which so far it has been. Everybody's having a good time. Entering the dojo. Whoa, Jesus. Gotta fix that sound. Gabriel Hoffman has followed. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. If anybody else wants to follow my stream, just go to shotgunscream.com. Shotgunscream.com. I am, as soon as I finish this client work, which should be done middle of next week, which would be perfect. Hopefully I can start streaming again. Usually stream twice a week, one of them on Saturdays with anatomy lectures. I've kind of put a few, actually. I put like 2, I think. 2 or 3 anatomy lectures. So if you go back and if you look up my streams, usually in the first part of it, I do an anatomy lecture with drawovers and sculpting. So, yeah, I think I did one over the neck, the back, and something else. I think the lower leg or something, or the leg, or I don't know. But yeah, you can check those out. But usually on Saturdays, I record my new content for XMD live on Twitch. So maybe you aren't able to afford the class, but you can still join my Saturday streams and get a good amount of anatomy. Oh, Quintonius27 followed on both accounts. I like that. If you got multiple accounts, you know, use them all. Use them all. Let's see. Harry Mandibles, the barbecue incentive alone should tip the scale. I agree. That and the tacos. We got some good tacos over here. Although I will say, California does make some great tacos. Great burgers. I got lost. Hodad's for the win. Oh yeah. So much good food in Texas. So much good food. See, everybody wants it to come to Texas. Come on, Pixologic. Move to Texas. Move to Texas. You know you want to. What does ZBHO stand for? Quintonius stands for ZBrush Hangout. ZBrush Hangout. Oh, dang it. That's right. There we go. A little bit more beefy here. Gonna use back face masking so I don't pull from the other side. Give it a little bit more structure. It was getting lost and a little wobbly. Whoa, 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 skipping the song. Okay, it's a little bit better. Doesn't look too bad. All right. I'll see you. I'll see you. Up and then around. Up and then around. Boom. Oh, there we go. A little bit more interesting. See what this looks like. Just gonna do it real quick just to see. Not my favorite. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And I can't wait to mask and extract each one of these panels. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna look so much cleaner. That's the reason I'm not very, concerned with how wiggly the lines are or anything like that. But, considering that this is evil, it not being clean and, all that, not noisy or anything is fine. Pixologic Daisuke! Nice looking spider. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. Not happy with it. Let me see. No. No, we'll figure that out for sure. Let's see, maybe a little bit sharper, maybe a little ornate here, maybe. Let's see, let me see if I can get this again. There we go. Actually, start from the very top. There we go. Okay, I get it. XT. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Something like that. Puratoraya! Can you show me the guys down the spider? It looks dope ASF. Really nice. Yeah, sure. So, this is the daughter. This is the father. Still gotta put nipples on him. But that's the daughter with the lantern. Haven't really done much with her yet. Haven't even put in cloth or any of that stuff. She's still blocked in. I think her foot's broken as well. But, shh, don't do it. Shh. But yeah. I spent more time on the hair than on her, but that's fine. But yep. You can't have a medieval dude without two belts. So, and then the sword. Right there. So I gotta resculpt his hand. It's okay, but it doesn't look like it's really gripping. It just looks like it's still. And then colored. Oh, snaky. Let's get that. There we go. And so that would be it colored. Hello from Venezuela, the Marcoquillo. All right, so let's see. Pura Traya, next level, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. All right, so let's get over into key shot really quick. All right. Alrighty, so let's go render, external renderer, keyshot. Let's see what this looks like. Yep, looks a little bit better. Yeah, looks much meaner. Still gotta thicken up some areas because they look like they're about to break. But everything's looking pretty good. Let's see. And then I think it's subsurface scattering. Yeah. Scattering medium. I don't even know how I achieved that. It just worked. But yeah. Let's see, what do I have the lighting on? Yeah, it's on product. Yeah, but that looks a whole lot more interesting underneath there. Yeah, that's gonna look a whole lot more interesting. The 4 is really, really smooth, but and then I got to put a gradient on here so that the tip is bright, but the rest isn't. And I think with the box in here, it actually emits a certain color. Or I think I need to move this actually. Yeah, I need to move it. Control D. Let's see. Okay. Why can't we just have universal controls? Why can't, you know, scroll up means scroll in and scroll down means scroll out? Why can't we just have that, like, across? Like, if you're making a program, give us the same controls. Stop making up new damn controls. We don't need them. Am I the only one? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. So yeah, but yeah, when this is done, I'll do a wholly new render, and I'll take y'all through the compositing bits. But yeah, I think this should turn out pretty well whenever it's done. Right? Alrighty, everybody. Yeah, if you want to know how to learn, if you want to learn how to light like this, then definitely go to my art station. Definitely go to my store. Definitely pick up any of the 5-star reviewed bits there. All this keyshot rendering for characters. Take you through all of this. And then I got a print of this Father's Love. I think it's what, $13.20, something like that. Super cheap. Super duper cheap. Okay, so definitely check it out. But before we go, let us give thanks. Let us give homage in the Scott E. Ayton throne room. Yes. Yes. Thank you yet again for being with us here at the ZBHO Dojo and entering the Scott E. Ayton Temple. I hope you had a good time, everybody. Felt good to be back, but it also felt good to take the day off. All right, not gonna lie, but we will be back Thursday next week, okay? Thursday next week. So make sure you're here. Make sure you got all the bells and notifications ready to go so you can enter the ZBHO Dojo quickly, effectively. You know you want to. Okay? Thank you all for being here. There are so many people here, but we are all still one. Ooh.